I guess just what are your preliminary thoughts on Kentucky? I'm sure you've watched some of the film against Auburn. What do you see out of them?
Well, really talented, very, very strong inside. The two freshman wings are spectacular. Johnson and Hero are really good players. And obviously, Hagan's is playing great. He's your leading scorer now in the conference and creates a lot um, with his defense as well, creating problems. Um, their inside attack. Washington is really played well all year long, been consistent, and then Travis is really a load inside because of his strength and size and experience, being a fifth-year graduate transfer from Stanford. And they come off with good players, coming in the game, quickly. And, I really like, their big that comes in, number 4. He's good. So they've got depth, talent, very well coached, been through a lot of battles, played a lot of good opponents. I mean, really well coached, play great defensively, and they have length and size.
The faces change from year to year at Kentucky quite a bit, but kind of what are the trademarks and characteristics of a Coach Cal coach team?
Really talented. Yeah, they're always going to play good defense, and they'll play different ways based on their team, their personnel. But they're always good defensively, and they always take good shots. And I think a big trademark though is they really try to beat you up on the glass every year. Year in year out, Kentucky's always way up to the top in rebound margin, and this year's no exception. I mean, they really try to pound you on the glass, and they get to the line. They're getting the line 20 times a game plus, and so and they're battle tested every time they play anybody. It's that team's big game because you're playing the iconic Kentucky program and brand.
Get it back to Tyler.
There was a pretty long stretch in the game against Vanderbilt where Lamar Peters was off the floor, foul trouble. He got the tech, but the team actually widened its lead against Vanderbilt. What did that tell you about your guys?
We had good resolve, and we had other guys step up, and that was really good. And I think our two freshmen in particular played very well on Saturday. Both Reggie and Robert, played very well, and they're playing good minutes, and I mean they were both very good for us and really helped us. But I thought Tyson's minutes increased, and he always steps up to the challenge. So I was excited for all those guys. Nick did a great job. Nick was phenomenal defensively with his energy and how much ground he covers. So he was really impressive.
Vanderbilt's not a place that y'all traditionally had success at. What did it do for the team's confidence to go up there and, like Tyler said, just pull away in the second half and really get pick up a big win up there?
Yeah, well, it's funny as you look at the history. I think it's the 10th win out of 57 tries for Mississippi State in that building, and I'm impressed with that. That we got a good important win and a tough place to play. But I don't know if the history to our guys means a whole lot. They're 18, 19, 20 years old, so I don't know that they relate to the fact as much as I do as you get older. It's pretty significant. Any road win's significant, and to win there with the history and tradition of their success in that building was special.
Kind of going off that, obviously Vanderbilt's home court advantage isn't exactly Rupp Arena, but does it give you guys more confidence to get a road win, like you said, and now you're going into Rupp Arena, and maybe you guys will have that in their mind that they can win on the road?
Yeah, well, we won at Dayton, and that was a very good win. Early on in our season, a very difficult place to play, incredibly loud, and probably more like Rupp Arena than was Vanderbilt the other night in terms of the crowd being into the game and really being impactful. Uh, and the other true road game we played was South Carolina, where we lost in overtime, and had a great chance to win, and it was a hard place to play as well. So I think our guys, we have an older group that's been on the road before, so I think they understand the challenge of winning on the road and accept it and thrive on it.